Have you ever looked at your yarn scraps and thought, I really should do something with these someday? Well, today is the day. Hi friends, welcome back to Loops Only. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to crochet the Scrap Happy bag, a beginner-friendly project that's perfect for using up leftover yarn while creating something you'll actually use. We'll start with the circle base, continue working in the body in joined rounds, and then shape the handles to create this roomy, slouchy bag. Since it's a made-to-measure design, you can make it as large or as small as you'd like. For this bag, I use a 5mm crochet hook and sport weight cotton yarn held doubled throughout, but you can use any yarn you have on hand and simply adjust your hook size accordingly. You'll also need a yarn needle, scissors, measuring tape, and a few stitch markers. The written pattern includes more detailed guidance, color sequences, and fitting information. If you'd rather crochet along with the video and customize the size yourself, you can absolutely do that too. We're gonna start with the base by making a magic ring. So wrap the yarn around your two fingers like this and then pull up a loop and then chain one and then work 5 single crochets into the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I close the ring and then slip stitch in the first stitch to join. And for round 2, you're gonna chain 1 and you're gonna work 2 single crochets in every stitch around. So you're gonna have 10 stitches at the end of round 2. So 2 in the first stitch, and it's good to place a stitch marker into the first stitch so it's easier to determine where the first stitch is, especially if you're a beginner. So now 2 single crochets into the next stitch and then into every stitch around. So I'm at the end of the round. Now slip stitch in the first stitch to join and check also if you have 10 stitches. For round 3, you're gonna chain 1 and single crochet into the next stitch. Place the stitch marker into this first stitch. And then in the next stitch, you're gonna make the increase, so 2 single crochet into this next stitch. And you're gonna repeat this sequence, single crochet into the next stitch and then 2 single crochets into the next. And this is how you're gonna be growing this circle, the base of the bag. You will see later. So keep working, single crochet into the next stitch and then 2 single crochets into the next around for round 3. And I will meet you at the end of this round where we're gonna slip stitch. So I'm at the end of the round. Now slip stitch in the first stitch to join. I'm gonna cut off the yarn and I'm gonna work the next round in blue color. And this is how you switch the color, by making the slip stitch with a new color. So make the slip stitch with the blue yarn or you can just keep working in the one color, however you prefer. You don't need to change colors. So for next round, chain 1 and single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then make an increase into the next stitch. So single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then the increase into the next stitch, and you're going to repeat this around. And don't forget to place the stitch marker in the first stitch. So 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and the increase into the next. I'm at the end of the round. Now I just need to slip stitch in the first stitch to join. And for round 5, you're gonna chain 1 and single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So in the previous round, you single crocheted into the next 2 stitches, and for every round, you're gonna increase these stitches by 1. So every round is gonna have 1 single crochet more before the increase. So when you're done with 3 single crochets, then you make the increase. And you repeat this pattern sequence around this round 5. While you're working on those body rounds, I just want to say thank you for spending some crochet time with me today. If you've been enjoying these tutorials and would like to see more easy to follow crochet projects, I'd love for you to join the Loops Only community by subscribing. It's always so fun seeing your finished makes and watching this creative little corner grow. From here, just keep working on the rounds, adding 1 more single crochet before the increase each round until the base reaches your desired diameter. If you're following the written pattern, I've included the exact measurements I used for my sample bag. If you're crocheting along with the video only, you can simply make the base as large or as small as you'd like. I'm gonna start the first body round here. First, I'm gonna switch to the turmeric color by making a slip stitch with this new color. And then chain 1 and then single crochet into every stitch around. So single crochet into every stitch around, and then at the end of the round, slip stitch to join. And this is all you're gonna be doing on the body. Just endless rounds of single crochets. And then at the end of every round, slip stitch to join. You can switch the colors however you like, or you can work with one color. If you want a color sequence, I share that in the pattern, or you can just figure out your own color sequence. This is how my bag looks after finished body. Next step is to mark the place for the handles with the stitch markers. Also, detailed instructions on this are in the written pattern. So work one handle first, so attach the yarn in the stitch with the stitch marker and chain 1, and then single crochet into the same stitch, and then into every stitch across until you reach the stitch marker on the other side. And here you're gonna be working in rows, not rounds. So keep working until you reach the next stitch marker like this. Place the last single crochet into the stitch with the stitch marker, and I will switch to a different yarn. I'm gonna work with the turmeric one, and here you're gonna switch by not finishing the last single crochet, but finishing it with the new color like this. And then for the next round, just chain 1 and turn. And then single crochet into every stitch across. And this is how your handle will grow. This is it. So make as many rows as you want for the handle, the height of the handle. And then repeat the same on the other side for the other handle. And after this, we're gonna join the handles. So I'm done here with the both sides. Once you're done, we're gonna join them. I'm gonna be working with the yellow turmeric yarn. So attach the yarn into the first stitch on either side of the handle and chain one, and then single crochet into every stitch across this handle. Like this, and crochet across this handle. And once you reach the end of the handle, chain as many stitches you skipped between these two handles. So count the stitches. I have 20 stitches here, so I'm gonna chain 20 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now I will attach this chain on the other side, on the other handle, so the beginning of the other handle, the last row, by making a single crochet. And then just keep working single crochets across this other handle, the same as you did on the first one. And I will meet you when you're done crocheting across this handle. So I'm done here. So now I need to chain 20 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now slip stitch into the first stitch of this round to join. And from here, you're gonna be working on this finishing connection or handle, however you wanna call it. So just chain one and then single crochet into every stitch around, the same as you did on the body. And then at the end of the round, just slip stitch in the first stitch to join. Oh, and when working on the chains, I will also show you this section. When you reach the chain, you just work into every chain. So on the handle, you work into every stitch, and once you reach the chain, you work one single crochet into every chain. And then you reach the handle again, and you work into every stitch on the handle. This is how we're gonna grow the handle, this connection that connects the left and the right side. So here slip stitch to join, and then you're gonna repeat round 2. So single crochet into every stitch around until the desired width for the handle. And in the written pattern, I also give you the finished width for my handle for this sample bag. So I made it in 2 colors. Once you're happy with the width, just finish off and weave in the ends. I will also show you how I finish the ends. I'm not weaving them in because It's a very annoying process for me. I just make a triple knot like this. But you can, of course, just weave it in the old school way. I just make a triple knot and make sure you make it on the wrong side of the bag so they're not visible on the right side. And then just cut it off like this. So here is the last thing we're gonna do. Work one round of single crochets around the inside of each handle. So attach the yarn right side facing, chain one, and then single crochet into every stitch around. On the bottom and on the top, you're gonna be working into the stitches, but on the sides, you're gonna be working on the row ends. And I will also show you how to work on the row ends here. So just work approximately one single crochet into every row end here. And make sure if you have any knots there from finishing those ends to cover them with this round. So just keep working like this around this inside the hole of the handle. And then I'll meet you at the end of this round to join. So I'm at the end of the round here. I'm gonna slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And then finish off. And then make sure you repeat the same on the other side. Once you've woven all your ends, your scrappy happy bag is finished. One of my favorite things about this design is that every version looks completely different depending on the scraps and colors you choose. It's such a fun way to turn leftover yarn into something practical and really beautiful. And that's it for today's project. I'd love to know what colors you used for your scrap happy bag, so let me know in the comments below. If you share your finished bag on social media, don't forget to tag Loops Only so I can see your creation. If you enjoyed crocheting along with me, subscribe and stick around for more crochet tutorials, patterns, and inspiration. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!